Mike carefully observed the clone in front of him. It looked exactly like him. He touched its hand, but the thought of it replacing him was still hard to accept. He got into a self-driving car and headed home. In the car, the professor reminded him, "You don't have much time left. If you change your mind, let her know." Back at home, seeing his happy family, Mike wept with sorrow. He knew his days were numbered. He wanted to tell his wife the truth, but her brother had recently been in an accident, and she had just started to feel better emotionally. Moreover, she told him she was pregnant with their second child. Mike didn't know whether to feel joy or sadness. He decided not to upset his wife any further and told her he had to go on a business trip for a while. He found the professor and agreed to the plan. At the deep mountain base, Mike and the clone synchronized memories. His deep memories flashed through his mind. The synchronization was soon complete. Mike activated the clone, and it woke up as if pulled back to reality. The professor told it to relax. The only difference between the clone and Mike was a mole on their hands. When the man saw the clone, he and the professor were discussing his wife. It felt like his memories had been stolen. The clone saw Mike, and meeting each other was like looking in a mirror. They ate together, and even the clone's picky eating habits were the same. Mike was very satisfied with his clone. Then they sat together and had the clone video call Mike's wife. The clone acted exactly like him, remembering all the memories with his wife. They laughed and chatted. At this point, Mike couldn't take it anymore. He felt like an outsider. The more he watched, the angrier he got. He forcefully hung up the phone, which upset the clone. They got into an argument, and during the fight, Mike's illness flared up. The clone quickly hugged him. After Mike woke up, the clone apologized for his impulsiveness. Mike forgave him. Mike wanted to go home and say his final goodbyes to his wife. At the doorstep, Mike watched his busy wife and suddenly felt dizzy. The clone, watching through the monitor, noticed something was wrong. Mike collapsed to the ground, convulsing. Fortunately, Mike woke up some time later. He got in the car and rushed back to the deep mountain base. He passed out again in the car. Mike slept for 3 whole days. When he woke up, the professor told him that the clone had already replaced him and gone back. Mike was very worried about the clone's performance, not knowing if it could truly take his place.